Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I want to talk to you about my first aid kit, and I want to ask you a question. Do you think I'm crazy? Am I making a mistake in the composition of this first aid kit? So right off the bat, this is a Maxpedition Fat Pack. I really like these. I've got a few of these bags and I use them for EDCs and stuff like that. It's got a Velcro field across the top in which I've put a patch that says first aid kit. But that's not really what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the contents of this kit and where they came from. So real quick, just to show you what is in here, there's a authentic CAT, C-A-T, I don't know if it's called C-A-T or CAT, whatever, combat style tourniquet in here. We have a pair of surgeon's shears. This is the kind of things that would be used to rip somebody's clothes off of them if they needed to save their life immediately or something. Got some compressed gauze here. Another package of compressed gauze. This vacuum sealed, tightly sealed package of emergency trauma dressing. There's a little package here of neoprene gloves, surgeon type gloves, and this little packet here of high fin vent chest seal. It's a twin pack chest seal. So someone's got a sucking chest wound, you smack that on there. All this stuff is standard stuff, but this came out of an AED kit at a retail type professional location. Those automatic electronic defibrillator setups that you see on businesses that in my town, our fire department requires them to have before they get a certificate of occupancy. And that includes a stop the bleed kit. They have to have a defibrillator. This is essentially the stop the bleed kit. If there's a mass shooting or something in some public space, they want to be able to treat them, right? But these kits come with an expiration date. And these retail establishments, and that includes churches, theaters, stores, shops, anybody who's got to have an AED to make the county happy or the city happy, they have to rebuy their packet of goods when they expire, or when they get their annual fire inspection, they'll fail their fire inspection because their packages are expired. Now you tell me why a tourniquet and a pair of scissors expires. Why does this have an expiration date? That's stupid. If you want to argue that the stop the bleed clotting package and the sucking chest wound chest seal has an expiration date, okay. I don't think 1 year is really appropriate for that. This is just compressed gauze. Why does this have an expiration date? Why are businesses and retail establishments asked to buy an entire new set of this stuff every year at a cost of $100 or so? Okay, I'm getting off on a rant. Instead of ranting on whether or not they should be required to do that, my question for you is, do you think I'm crazy carrying this around in my first aid kit? Because this is expired gear. This came out of a professional establishment when they were forced to buy their new kit. And the proprietor tossed the old kit to me and said, "Hey Scott, you want some first aid gear?" Of course I do. But my question for you is, do you guys think I'm making some kind of insane, crazy mistake by including this expired gear in my first aid kit? I don't. I don't think it's a problem. I think this stuff is going to be good for another 5 years at least. Some of it, another 20 years. I don't know. I think it's nonsense. I think it's a racket. I think they're all in on it together. I think the cities, the counties, the fire departments, the fire marshals, and the manufacturers of all this gear are in on it together. We'll have the stuff expire, so they're forced to buy it over and over and over again. But that said, this is my first aid kit. It's got expired gear in it. Am I going to die? Give me a comment down below and let me know. What you think? Good idea? Bad idea? Stupid idea? they're all full of crap, leave me a comment, let me know. I've said it multiple times, YouTube does not like people like us. So be sure that you are subscribed and turn on notifications, and then I will see you in the next video.